All right, we didn't get a Kolga yesterday. Can we get a Kolga today? Do we start the day by just like forcing green? I do love me a green draft, chat. Incubation Druid is two mana ramp is pretty good. I think Incubation Druid pack one pick one here is real solid. Alright, dragging the card down doesn't work apparently. Gotta double click on it. The more you know. Would chat be upset if we just drafted the same deck I drafted yesterday? Would chat be upset if I drafted the same deck we drafted yesterday? I need to know. I could see taking Risen Reef there, but I really want to just take a high quality dual land. This is like... These first three picks are just like total banger here. It's like ramp, bomb diggity, fixing. Usually, it doesn't seem like there's a shortage of high quality bombs in this cube and ramp cards, so getting my fixing early sounds good. I wouldn't fault anyone for taking Risen Reef there, but I'm a big fan of having on-color duels in cube. For anybody hanging out for the Marvel segment, if you haven't seen Magic the Gathering before, or you're not sure what a cube draft is, if you're familiar with Magic, is basically a custom limited format with lots of rares and mythics, so you don't keep the cards that you draft, but it's a higher power limited format where you draft your deck and then get to do the thing. Rebels. That could be okay. Actually, this is probably really good, huh? There's a lot of bombs in this format. Yeah, I think I like Giant Killer. Opposing Elesh Norns and other bomb diggities. Like me some interaction. That's an on-color dual land. Brutal Cathar is also very good though. There isn't a ton of cheap removal in this format, and this can live a lot of the time. I think it's a Brutal Cathar. Matt Collins, thank you for the 41 months. 41 months is how long I've been waiting for the Nova nerf. Yep. I'd take the Brutal Cathar. Yeah, Karn Advantage is fine too. That's a pretty good pack for us. There are a few different things that would be good there. It's not non-colored dual. Auger's pretty good, right? It's fine. Forsaken Crossroads is quality fixing. Stat, is that a pick 8 Kolga? Confirmed the only one drafting green. That's not just an ape, chat. That is an 8th pick ape. Beautiful. B-E-A beautiful. Response Resurgence actually seems kind of cracked, huh? Because this could technically be a white card, but we could also splash the Resurgence for later. I think that seems good. I think Fade Burrow Elder is better than Storm the Festival because both of our bombs cost more than 5. It's close though. Yeah, people don't seem to like to draft green in this cube. It's real weird. We had a completely open green table yesterday too. This is not a Field of the Dead deck currently, but if we get it in pack 2, we could turn into one for sure. In fact, I'm going to draft this Seer Step pathway, hedging that we could draft Field of the Dead, because it could just be a different named mountain we could play. None of the rest of those. I don't think we're playing Thraben Inspector, so I'm gonna draft the Blight Step pathway, hedging Field of the Dead in pack 2. Sure. Yeah, thanks. Chat, fixing is really good. God Eternal's kind of cracked, right? Forceful Cultivator probably wheels, right? Based on the other card, just based on how late other green cards went. I think we take God Eternal and hope to wheel the Cultivator. Oh. Oh. Splish splash, Uro's taking a bath. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Paro might wheel. I'm gonna take the blue-white pathway. I mean, these are mono white cards in a pinch. We don't have to play red lands for these. I have like Cultivator's Caravan. Like the front half of this is fine. This one might be one we don't want to play without a red land, but I think I'd rather have the pathway than the Fabled Passage. It's close though. None of these are super exciting. I don't think I'm playing back alley. Maybe we play this if we end up playing on threats. Maybe. That's kind of cute. This is technically 10 power for 6, right? I can see Cast Out being good too, though. Yeah, let's take Cast Out actually. No, we don't have a ton of removal. There are not a lot of cheap counterspells in this cube. There's stuff like Sublime Epiphany, but a lot of this cube is like go bigger stuff. Yeah, I think this is one of the better cubes on Arena, Steve. Like a 7 at worst, potentially an 8 or a 9. Yes, our start of this draft was pick 1 Incubation Druid, pick 2 Elesh Norn. Yeah, we got an 8th pick, Kolga. Honestly, the fact that you don't play inside of your pod anyways in this cube, I actually think makes it a pretty reasonable best of one format. Cast a creature spell that doesn't share a creature type with a creature card in your library. Draw a card. Excuse me? That's really fucked up in Limited. Like, incredibly. Like, I guess we have a few humans, but like, a lot of our cards can't trip, and it's just like a 2-mana ramp card. Yeah, like, it's not gonna trigger on our humans, but on everything else, it's like kind of fine. This is technically a Rainbow Land, right? It's like enters tapped Rainbow Land. It's like Evolving Wilds. The Cultivator did not reel. Ooh, we got the Archon, though, that I almost took earlier, though. We could Toad Splash. We could Toad Splash a Cloud Blazer. Alright, so we have 25 cards and 6 lands, so I have like 19 playables. So we need like 2 to 3 more spells, but we can prioritize drafting Bant duels for sure. Yeah, we're already splashing Uro. So I think like Falco and Cloud Blazer are mostly free rolls past that. No, they've had alchemy cards in the last few cubes. A lot of them are really good cube cards, to be fair. I'm the bad man. Duh. Okie doke. Okie doke. Nerfed Aldruns is still pretty good, chap. Still pretty good. Hopefully Explorer or Huntmaster come back around, but I think I want the Hinterland Harbor for sure. I like Cube, chat. Cube is fun. The only reason I don't play regular limited, chat, is because the actual gameplay kind of sucks. I like actually drafting. It's just drafting only lasts for like, 20 minutes, and then the gameplay lasts forever, and the gameplay is slow and dry. Dryad or Sanctum's actually kind of close. Dryad's like super good fixing. I think Dryad's one of the few cards I'll take over a duel here. Vizier helps our splash. For sure. Well, I have Cultivator's Caravan, and I have Forsaken Crossroads and a Temple of the Dragon Queen. So playing the red sides isn't completely out of the question. In fact, I think we just like grab a Temple or a Rootbound Crag here, right? I'm not gonna have that many actual forests. This is probably tap most of the time. I don't have enough red to cast this one consistently early. Six, 7, 8. So I have 22 spells already, so I think I'll just take another red duel. both of them. Both of these are like pretty good spells in the back half too. The front side is fine. I don't know if that's actually good enough here. We don't have a lot of ways to play multiple lands in a turn. Although, is draw a card, gain a bunch of life good? Maybe. Primal Might's a pretty good spell, though. I'm going to draft the Primal Might. I'm an okay amount of creatures, right? Yeah, 17. There's a ton of 3-mana rainbow fixers in this format. Okay. Yeah. I think it's that one. What does this one do? The dice text on this isn't very good for us, right? 7 cards is a lot of cards, though. It's close. I think I would do this. I'm not gonna play Zakama, chat. I can't take it. No, I'm not gonna play Zakama. I'm not taking it. Hey, I'm a coward, chat. Sorry, I just like my deck's already overfull. I know. I'd like to apologize to everybody I've let down and disappointed. Hey, Gookie, thanks for taking the time to check out the sponsor. Yeah, it should update on the ticker on screen automatically here in a little bit. Unsubscribe. Yeah, I'm a coward. Hey, thanks for the 3 years, Skyzos. Welcome back. We are not confirmed not blocking warriors. All right, what are we doing for mana here? I have a lot of duels. This is a 17 land. 17 land is actually probably plenty with the acceleration we have. We do have a lot of humans for Kolga, yeah. Do I want one of each basic? I guess the better question to ask is, are we playing Haro? Yeah, we could not play the mountain for sure. Or did I not draft the Haro? I totally didn't draft the Haro. Yeah, we definitely don't need a mountain. And in fact, without a Haro, I probably don't need the island either. How many blue do I have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blue. Plus this could make a blue, plus this could make a blue, plus these could make blue. This kind of filters for blue. Which white do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 white. How much green? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need at least one more land altogether, though. This is 17 lands, which I think is the floor. So I need to cut at least 2 spells. Want to get down to at least 41 here. Blade Splicer doesn't have a lot of synergy with my deck. I think we trim that. I think 4-mana Lightning Helix is pretty close to playable. Maybe it's a board card for when we run into aggro. I can see that. All right, what do we think of submitting 41? Oh, yeah, we are playing best of 1, so board cards don't exist. It's true. I kind of want the Helix in best of 1. Yeah, I think it is better than Sacred Fire. Because the combat trick for 1 white is reasonable. If we trim the Elder, I think Elder is worse than these mana of any color ones for us. All right, let's do that. I'm gonna call that good enough. Yeah, the Elder ramp too, but it dies to Doomblade. Ninity, thank you for the 14 months. Welcome back. You survived your reunion. You think? Let me know when your COVID test comes back. Rip 2022. I see it's fine on the play. We can turn 4 ape with Elder. That sounds like some monkey business. I may regret this later, but I'm cycling this so that way, we could have, yep, I wanted the best chance. I didn't fully articulate. I wanted the best chance at a 3-mana accelerant on 3. Cycling does that. What's going on, Gunners? Thanks for the 35 months. Welcome back. All right, chat, blaze it. Letter of acceptance cycles, right? Sure does. Ha! Seeing Prismari command on top of their deck when we have a Brutal Cathars, a little awkward. Speaking of awkward chat, Falcos brought up. It's Elesh the Oracle off the board next turn. That notably did not draw them a card, and because it's a seek and not a search, it doesn't shuffle, so the Charmbreaker Devil stays on top of their deck. That's hilarious. Get wrecked. Giggity Shreked. Get wrecked. Oh, they have a counter spell. They don't have a 7-drop though, as we just learned, so. Oh, I could have crewed this with Falco to punch in for more. Punted. I missed what? 2 points of damage there? So we Brutal Cathar, the Charmbreaker Devils, we Dryad, we crew the Cultivator's Caravan. Oh, and actually, if they're on a blank, they're dead, right? Because Integrity Intervention is +2/+2. Aggro ramp deck, good stuff. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. How long is Cube going? For a little while. Until Thursday next week when the Baldur's Gate set releases. So my plan is to start the Magic segment each day with the cube draft. We're gonna do one cube draft, one constructed deck each day for a few hours of Magic. How'd the cube do yesterday on YouTube? Speaking of, I didn't look. I don't know if I care. Probably did poorly because people don't like watching cube, but cube is significantly better than all of Magic's constructed formats right now. Yeah, about half the metrics of the Explorer deck we posted. I think I'm gonna do best of one for the sake of the queue time, Siren. It took us almost 6 minutes to get a best of 3 draft to fire yesterday, and the best of 1 fires almost instantaneously. Yeah, I mean, it's fine, chat. I'm past the point in my streaming career where I'm doing things purely for the metrics. Like, this was, if I was only worried about metrics, I wouldn't be playing things like Marvel Snap and Pokemon Unite. Yeah, but that's their audience, Ting, right? So, like, my Magic audience is significantly people that only like watching Constructed, because outside of Cube, I only stream Constructed. So when I say people, I mean my audience. You can butt Jeff me on that, but that's what it means in details. Also, I don't think Newmont or Caleb consistently cross-post stuff to YouTube, right? So does it translate to YouTube audience? Is something that's not really a factor with those folks. Blue here because Uro needs a second blue to escape. I mean, people love cards like Uro and Oko, chat. I can't fathom that they haven't nerfed Oko and Uro yet to make them playable in Historic. Exit Sad, trust me when I tell you I know my metrics better than you do. And the reason why cube drafts aren't on the front page of my YouTube channel is because no one fucking clicks on them even when they're there. So, don't actually me about my metrics. I promise you I have put more time, energy, and thought into them than you ever could. This one down. Oh, Newmont does do YouTube. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I guess I just shouldn't comment on his stuff because I don't really watch Newmont because I don't consume any limited content. I don't really watch any Magic content these days, but even when I did, it was never limited, so he was never someone I watched. He's very good at what he does, but it's just not formats that I play. I think we're chilling on the Premalite. I don't really care about this 2-2. Now Mothra, there's a card we care about. I think we just, like, full jam this, right? I have anything else to do with my mana? I guess we could theoretically leave 2 up, so that way we could have up Response Resurgence. That's probably the line. Yeah, well, technically, if you're optimizing for YouTube, posting less content is better. Because one of the reasons why my main Jeff Hoagland YouTube channel doesn't do well with the YouTube algorithm is because I post more content than people can watch. And basically, if your YouTube subscribers don't consistently watch every video you post on your channel, YouTube promotes your stuff less. One of the many algorithm factors. There are many, but that is one of them. All right, time for Lady Gaga to win another game of Magic here. So long, friends. This might be a quick cube run, chat. We're gonna post like a 50-minute video and people are gonna like, man, Jeff bombed this cube, huh? It's like, nope. Actually just mowed them all down because it did better. It does, Drath, yeah. Yeah, I gotta pick a Kolga. It was really messed up. Other people didn't understand what was going on. Shit. Kolga's a good monkey. What if we Augur of Autumn to try and play a land off the top of our deck here? Nailed it. Oh, apparently the Unite subreddit doesn't let you link video content on other platforms, JRC. So I reposted it, I reposted it as an embedded Reddit video, and that worked out. Oh, this is sick. So I'm Menagerie Curator, which then gives me Coven, so I can cast Brutal Cathar off the top of my deck here. I can't cast Chop Down off the top of my deck, right? Chop Down the Tree Folk is a flavor win. We do have chat open this morning for Magic. And remember, if you want to chat all the time when we're occasionally in sub-only mode, check out the Kingdom Maker promo we've got going this week. Chance to get a free sub to the channel for everybody watching. What if I Intrepid Adversary, double pump, and then use the Giant Killer to tap their thing? Perfect. Twitter DM is great. Thanks for the support, Kelly. Look at that, chat. We won a game without Elesh, Norn. See, our deck's not just Elesh, Norn. We've got other cards that do stuff and things. We actually have not drawn Kolga yet. Can I keep this? We're on the draw with a scribe. Like, I have letter of acceptance for mana of any color. I think this is keepable. Cause it's a sneaper keeper, do 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 do, sneep papa, keep papa, do 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 do, be do 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 do. That's annoying. I assume this tags the letter of acceptance. They took my Brutal Cathar. Yeah, deal. Anything that's not taking my letter of acceptance feels like a huge W there for me. And then this is, maybe they have a way to destroy this, I guess. But if they don't destroy this, we get to go like 4-drop into tap land next turn and be in a pretty good spot. Are getting a little aggressive here, Chip. If they have a removal spell for this Vizier, we could just die here. I think it's better to Vizier than Integrity Intervention, but I could go either way on that. Because if they don't have removal here, this stabilizes the board harder. If I block here, I go to 3. And then we can Curator plus Intervention next turn. Not dead yet. If they attack with just Spellbinder, I'll Intervention that. If they attack with everything, we'll Intervention the adversary and then block the Evangels. And then Brutal Cathar technically puts the Spellbinder away for a little bit to give us a little bit of breathing room, potentially. Obviously, we're kind of dead to a stiff breeze here, but play into our outs. There are protection spells in this cube, yeah. Do we just Falco here? The downside to Falcoing is they get to attack with both of these, and then I have to chump block this and they get another cat. I think we're hosed regardless here. I'm feeling a little rinsed off. Oh, I could have augured and Falcoed. Fuck, I forgot this lets me play lands. Yeah, I'm just gonna concede. We're dead. Yeah, that was a better one. If I augur into Falco, we have a real shot there. Yeah. I forgot that we see the land. I forgot that this let me play land. In my head, that was playing creatures, but you're right, it does both. And then I could have had Falco to block, and I could have double blocked their Chariot, and then I'm still ahead and could play more things. Yeah, it was definitely a loss we could have fixed, despite their good draw. Our deck was probably winning that game. I failed. I am bad. Playing this on blue for now. Uro technically needs 2 blue to be escaped. And then Temple there is great because we get to go Forest Uro, put the Temple into play next turn. Bottoming a land at this point. So we can Augur Autumn here to start. I was just saying, then Aldrin's Epiphany for itself, but I'd much rather play a Scryland off the top. Ooh, that's a Kolga. Don't mind if it does. Hey, Kelly. Thanks for checking out the sponsored promo this week. Appreciate the support. Enjoy the sub gift. I've declared we can't lose because we have a monkey. You're so bad. Fun fact, this is symmetrical. So if we don't draw the Kolga there, they would get our Kolga. They hit Dream Eater, so we're gonna have an uphill battle here. Ain't over until the fat monkey sings, chat. Alright, so Titan 8 eats the Dream Eater. And then if they don't have removal spell in hand, Primal Might deals with the Gyruda. They did mill us into escaping Uro as well, which is great. In fact, maybe I was supposed to escape Uro, play Primal Might last turn. Totally possible. Yeah, this could definitely be a game where, like, especially with Alduin's Epiphany. Actually, maybe we just set up for a big Alduin's into Response Resurgence turn. Would you Giant Killer too, though? Now, let's start here and see what we draw. A lot of permutations this turn. I'm gonna kill their Omnath because it's just like gives them way too much life. Attack for 8 here. And they can like flash back this Champion of Witch, that like takes up their whole next turn, right? I think all of Arena's constructed formats currently are like B-, C, C+. They're all like, they're not terrible, but there's nothing special about them. If you haven't been around Hoaglandia in a little bit and you haven't checked out Marvel's Snap, I would highly recommend checking that out. Easily the best card game I've touched in a long time. Really excited for that to get into a full release. This is a chop down your Gyruda, play Giant Killer, foretell this, crack you for 7. It could be right to augur to try and work towards the land too. Yeah, I can see that. They do have enough to escape Pelucranos here, it's a little scary. Oh, yeah! Monkey bounces Giant Killer. I forgot about that, that's gross. Stuff right there. Please escape your Pelucranos. X is 4? Getting for 4. Ah. Ah! Oof. Oof. Have we died? It feels like maybe we've died. I get to Elesh. Elesh into Epiphany might do it still. This is only a 5/4 with Elesh in play. Resurgence is only an attacker or blocker chat. I think Epiphany into take an extra combat step probably wins here, right? These are 3/3 birds? Yeah, we're super good. JK. Oh, wait. I needed to do this. This doesn't untap my creatures. Oh, that's super awkward. God damn it. Usually these things untap your creatures, huh? This one gives vigilance. I also could have just done this in the air. Well, shoot. I'm bad. It is very atypical templating. That's fine. I think we're gonna win despite all of my mistakes, but we'll see. They do get to Kolga bounce hostage taker, and then take my Elesh Norn off the board, but I think we're still fine, right? Okay. I tried really hard to lose that game, and my deck carried us across the finish line, so... Our deck would be Exo. We are X and 1. We tried to be X and 2, but my deck... We tried really hard to be X and 2 there, chat. My deck was like, damn it, Hogland, we are winning this game. You threw the last one. You are not throwing this one. Find you a deck that takes care of you the same way this one takes care of me, champ. To say draws Kolga and Elesh Norn, chat. It's quite excellent. A deck that takes care of you, I wouldn't know anything about that. I'm a Grixis player. Oof. Do you all see me? Have I disconnected? Weird. I didn't drop any frames there. My arena just, like, hung for a second. Strange. Arena just being arena. Yeah, my OBS stayed connected there. Do I take the Kolga and hope to draw a Greenland? I think so, right? Go here. I'm really glad we have Curator to make Uro draw 2 cards and Oketra to let it create a 4/4. The card was feeling a little bit on the weaker side before it could do those things, so nice power level boost to an otherwise unplayable card, which is sweet about Cube Chat. You get to play with cards that otherwise aren't very good. Get to cast Lady Gaga next turn. Yeah, of course Curator taps for mana, chat. Why wouldn't it tap for mana? This is like a card that was basically designed explicitly for Cube, right? Because, like, it's unplayable in Constructed. It's like a Brawl / Q card dedicated. I also have Lady Gaga, opponent, if you didn't think you were dead already. This one'll be the final nail here. Oh yeah, and Lady Gaga draws a card? You have it, a gotcha. Congrats. Alright, we're 5-2. How does best of unlimited work? Is it 7 wins? I think it's 7 wins. We got 2 or 3 more games here with this one. Alright. 5-1. Could be 6-0, but I'm bad. Gonna finish this up, and we're gonna play a little bit of Explorer this morning, I think. Sure. Give me a river, baby. Do I want this on 2? Yeah, that sounds fine. Play that on 2, Caravan on 3, Catcher on 4. Save Dryad for after the God Eternal, because God Eternal triggers when we cast a creature. Kranos. Attack here. When this takes damage, it loses that many counters, so if they take the hit. I'm actually gonna play God Eternal Catcher out here because I think if they spend their turn fighting this, that's a win for us. And if they don't spend a turn fighting it, we win the game, so I think it's a win-win scenario here. Vanishing Verse. That's rude. We slipped that back in the deck here. Luke knows it's going to be a little bit of a tough nut to crack here, Chip. I'm sure I play out here just dies. I think we just like Fort Thomas and pass. And we'll plan to respond to the Pelucranos inside of combat next turn. And 3 mana up, so if I play either of these out, the Unchained just gets into a fight with it. Luan, did I miss your resub? I feel like I did. If I did, I'm sorry. Thank you for the third of a year. And if I didn't, thanks again. Deal. Have a response. Swarm is hungry, chat. Our opponent's also down to 6, though, from that, so it seems great for us. God Eternal Oketra is going to get to crew the Cultivator's Caravan next turn and bring the beatdowns. Feel like we're in a pretty okay spot. Especially with our birds hanging out in the background, getting ready to go. Spot removal here. I think means we're in can't lose territory. Maybe they have like a farewell, gets them back in it. The card is in the cube. All right, chat, we gotta win 1 of the next 2 games. Is Elesh Norn the best card in this cube? Feels like there's a strong possibility that Elesh Norn is the best card in this cube. This is always tapped, so... There is a pinned thing in the subs Discord server, stage select, with some details about that. Look in the Marvel Snap channel there. Really want an untapped land next turn for this Cloud Blazer. Is like better than bricking, I suppose, but the trade on this auger, they're missing land drop, so I assume they don't take it. What's going on, Mezzy? Remember, if you'd like to re-up your sub for free this month, or this week, you can check out the Kingdom Maker promo going on through Friday. Great way to support my content at no cost to yourself. For fuck's sake. Actually never lucky. Guess we get to chop down the Goldspan Dragon at least, but pretty unfortunate that we had like, what, 4 draws in a row there without a land? 2.25 hour meeting, sounds excruciating. they bricked out a land, but man, does their deck have some scary bangers in it. Can't tell if casting Archon is good for us or bad for us here. I think it's good for us. I think I'm gonna do it and then pass, because if we draw Elesh Norn after Harmonious Archon, we like have an incredible board state, right? Opponent has arbitrarily large amounts of mana here is something noteworthy though. When in doubt, Eldraine the bout. Ain't that the truth?
There's no limit to how bright Predator descends.
If we draw an untapped land, they are super dead. Into Elesh. Right? We just like do this, then we untap and we Elesh Norn. I believe we have 3/5/5 sitting them, right? Quick math. That is a bad romance. That was a quick rundown there in the old Cubaroonie. Hey, chat, listen. Draft Elesh Norn if you're playing the cube is all I'm saying. Draft Elesh Norn.